Hello, my name is Jordan Dubin, and this is my game modification that I have deemed Thieves Spoil, or Thieves Spoils. It is based, or it's a modification of the game Candyland. The game, the main aesthetics of Candyland were around fantasy with a little bit of challenge, and my new game has a lot more challenge, narrative, and fellowship, which basically allows for more interconnectability and for you to interact with other players within the game. I am able to do that with the power of combat by dice, dice rolling, effect cards, and trap zones. While the original Candyland did have bridges that would bring you back in certain areas, I guess my unique feature is that I have a mini level where you're stuck in a cave. But yeah, that is pretty much the main stuff, and let's go into the playtest. So because it's myself, I will just be deeming these two red and blue. And I guess we can start. Now I did already roll for red, and red got a 5, which I've halved everything, so 5 to 6 means 3. So you'll be able to go 1, 2, 3. 3 to 4 means 2 spots, and 1 to 2 means 1 spot. Now blue actually got a 1, so he's going to go here. I'm like pre-rolling as I'm talking because the way I'm rolling is very slow. Red got a 5 again, which means he'll be able to go 3. Let's see what blue gets. Blue gets a 2. Very unlucky, but he did land on a card spot, which has a lot of advantages. I had to tweak the card stuff a little bit because I originally had it set where it would just keep rolling. He earned a treasure card. The cool part about the treasure card... Sorry, I just realized I wasn't showing this. The cool part about the treasure card is it allows for you to do a chance roll, I guess. So it's kind of a gamble. You'll notice that the treasure card had a question mark, or if you didn't, here it is. Which basically means that, well, I don't know, uncertainty. I'm sure you know that. My thought was that there's a 50-50 chance it's a mimic. But I rolled for the red, and he got another 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And he's not able to go past here. He has to start combat in his next round. And if he rolls over, he is simply stuck. It's just a wasted roll. Blue rolled a 3, which means he will be able to go 1, 2. Now to start combat, blue will have to roll against the skeleton. So he will get a 17, which is an instant clear. Very lucky. Which means he is allowed to go exactly, I think, 3 moves up, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so he's able to go 3 moves ahead. 1, 2, 3. He gets the card, which is undecided because I forgot to roll for that. Blue here got a 5. So he's going to be able to go 1, 2, 3. And because this is an outway cave, it means that he doesn't have to worry and that he is not going to be forced into the cave. Red Crow got a treasure card. I just explained how the treasure works, so you know that. And he unfortunately got a 2, which means he's going to fall into the cave. Blue Crow got a 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to roll for Red Crow. If he gets a 3, he unfortunately gets stuck here, and then there's a bit of a cycle. If he gets a 2, which he actually gets a 1. If he gets a 1, it leads nowhere because this is an exit trapdoor. But now Blue Crow has a chance for a lead because he's not stuck in the cave. He has 1, so he will move once. Now it's Red Crow's turn. I'm going to say that Red Crow's going to use a treasure card just because, I personally would want to try to get out as much as possible, and a treasure card could help him. Unfortunately, he rolled a 9, which means he will have to go back 1, and it will go against whatever he rolls, which is unfortunately a 2. So he will just be right where he's stuck. Let's get blue to also roll a treasure, because I might as well do it if I got him to do it. He got no treasure, and he also got a 1, which means he's stuck right where he is. We're going to roll for red again. And red is going to get a 2, which is unfortunately unlucky for him because it brings him right back here. What he needs is a 3 or a 1. Blue is going to roll a 2, which is close. Hopefully he doesn't roll a 1 next turn. And now red will go. This is a bit of a longer game. Sorry about that. Oh, actually, I forgot to change this. For the monsters, I have an alive and dead buttons to show when they die. Red will go once, and he will earn a card. He's going to earn a heal card, which doesn't actually heal himself. It heals an enemy that he can use to slow someone down and maybe get the last hit if he's placed lucky. But now we are rolling for blue again, and he gets a 2. Very lucky. So he's going to go right past the cave, and he's going to go in a card spot. And I pre-rolled for him, so he's going to get a debuff, which allows him to basically slow someone down. I'm going to have him hold off on it because he's been a little mean, and I think he would be nice to his friend and not debuff him again. I'm going to hide that for simplicity. Now he got a 2. So he's going to go here, and he's going to go right out of the cave. So this immediately brings him back here. I made this easy to figure out by the matching colors. There's an X here, an X here, and a blue X here, and a blue X here. You'll notice that all the trapdoors that are related will have similar signs. But now it is blue's turn. Blue got a 3. So it's going to go 1, 2, and 3. And land right on the card spot. Unfortunately, because I was a little slow, I didn't pre-roll it. So I will now. He gets the bonus jump card. Bonus jump is a really good card where it will allow you to basically jump 1 extra spot. Obviously, you got to do it before rolling. I think I already had it, so I think I already did roll once. But he also got a 2. So he's going to... Or sorry, red got a 2. So red's going to go 1, 2. And blue got a 3, which places him right at the boss. But he can't do anything. So he has to wait until next round. Red will continue going, where he will get a 1, which just places him 1 spot ahead. But, you know, got to take your turn. And Blue Crow is actually going to get a 1 on the Knoll. So the Knoll has 30 HP, which is unfortunate for Blue Crow because it means that it gives our little buddy Red Crow some time. He's going to go 1, 2. He's going to get another card, which is going to be the swap card. It's a card that can't really be negated. There aren't that many swap cards in there. Well, there kind of were, but I fixed it because they shouldn't have been. But now he is prepared. Let me actually fix that real quick while I'm waiting for the cards, because I can do that. Let's see. Swap card is 3, and I'm going to make the What did I just change? I changed the trade-off card. No, I didn't. The debuff card. That's what I changed. Debuff to 7. So we got a 20, which is a really good roll, which allows our guy to now only have 9 HP. Which is very bad for our little crow. So what he's going to do is he's going to use his swap card. You can only use 1 card per turn. But he's going to use his swap card. That's going to swap his place right with this blue guy. This blue guy is going to be here. And now, because of my bad placement, I'm struggling. Now the red one is in his place, the red crow. And he's going to roll a 5. Isn't that great, but, you know, could be worse. Because the gnoll only has 5 HP left. And the blue crow doesn't have any way to stop him. He's going to roll... Where's he going to roll? Let's get his stuff. He's going to roll a 1. So he's going to be stuck here. Let's see. Debuff has to be used on the same turn, so he's not really able to do anything until next turn, which is unfortunate for him. He did not plan that well. But just in luck, his red crow adversary only got 3, or only got a 1, which means the enemy is on 3 HP. And blue crow rolled a 2, so he's going to go right here and get a new card, which is bonus jump. So he has 2 bonus jumps. And this time he used debuff, which pulls him away. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and be pulled away from his enemy, which is really good. Gives him a great advantage. But now, red crow is just going to walk back over. Hopefully get a good roll, but it's looking like a 1. He's going to get a 1. He's going to get a new card. And blue crow is going to roll. And he's going to get a 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Also going to get a new card. So the red crow has treasure, and so does the blue crow. So I'm going to say that blue crow is going to use one of his bonus jumps. And he's going to roll to try and take his spot. Actually, blue just got here. So red's going to roll to get there. And he's going to get 1. And blue's going to use his bonus jump to boost himself. So I'm like playing for 2 people and struggling to multitask a little. He got 1, but because he got his bonus jump, he's going to be right here, right in the battle. And unfortunately, because red didn't get as far, he will have to waste a turn just getting a little bit closer. Let's go up here. Yeah, so he got a 3, which places him right by his blue guy. And now blue guy's going to roll, and he's going to get a 15. He's going to destroy this gnoll. So the gnoll is down. With each boss, because you get close to the end, I reduce how many spots you jump. But for this one, he's going to jump 2, which is actually relatively good for him. So he's going to jump right here, and he's going to go straight over here, I think. Yeah, I said that right. This is an in, that's an out. That's an in, that's an out. So he's going to go right there, which puts our guy at a huge disadvantage. He's going to have to do some tricks. He's going to use his treasure roll to try and get ahead. So let's see what he rolls for that. He got a 3, which is really good. And with the treasure roll, he got a 14, which means he's going to move 4 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now our blue crow is going to roll. Has a lot of advantages. So but he's only going to go one spot. He's going to get another card, which is in my favor. In my favor works, let's go through the list, as you can give yourself an advantage or a disadvantage or give someone else a disadvantage on a roll. So he's actually in the perfect position to not have to use this, unless he's trying to beat the dragon quickly. Red Crow here is going to use his last treasure, I think. And he got a 3. And his last treasure is going to get him what exactly? It's going to get him a 4. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's really gaining on his rival here. Now blue's going to go. I'll just do some pre-rolls for stuff. Blue's going to get a 3. So he's going to go here, get another card. Apparently he needs it. He's going to get another treasure. Red Crow's going to get a 6, which means he's going to get 3 to move. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And because this is an output, it does nothing. And he is safe. Now he is fighting the dragon. He is going to roll a 19, which is very good. But against the 45 of the dragon, not so good. So he's going to do, let's see. It's going to be 9 minus 5, 4. So I should just get a calculator. He has 45 health, and I'm minusing 19. So he has 26 health left, which is really good. All right. So he has 26 health now left, and now this crow is going to move one spot and get another card. And in that time, or he's also going to heal the dragon, I guess. I should have done that. Which does give him the health back. There is no roll for it. It gives him 10 health back, so now he's at 36. And unfortunately, he only rolled a 3 this time. Now, Red Crow is going to move 2 spots because he earned a 3. And he's going to roll again. So now we have combat again. Blue is going to get a nat 20, which is crazy, which means he's at a 13 for the enemy. A Red Crow got a 3, which puts him just here. And now he's able to roll. And he rolls a 12. I'm completely misread it, which unfortunately puts our dragon at a 1. I think his hope to beat this dragon is kind of lost. And now Blue Crow will likely just do his 1 move and get his extra bonus, which is only, I think, 1, because we're so late in the game. Yeah, it's a 1 extra spot, but it's still a lot. He gets an 18. It obliterates the dragon. And now he's going to move 1 right here. Now we are going to roll the dice. Sorry. Now he has 3, which puts him right here, which gives him a new card. So while that's going, Blue Crow is going to give him a debuff, which I think is also dependent on what you roll. So he's going to get a 2, and he's going to give a debuff to the red guy. And he's going to get a 2. So on the red guy's next turn, he's going to have -2. So he's going to go 1, 1. He's going to get a new card. Red Crow has treasure. And now he's going to roll to move. And Blue Crow has bonus jump. So another bonus jump. Red Crow got a 6, which means he got 3, but unfortunately because of his debuff, he only gets 2, and it's going to bring him right on this spot, which is going to teleport him back here. It's pretty bad. So now the blue is in a bit of an advantageous position. He's going to use a bonus jump because he's a little worried. You can only use 1 card per turn. I think that's very important to point out. Gonna make sure that's in the rules. He does get a 1. Which unfortunately puts him in the exact same situation. So he's gonna come down here and fall in here. So now they're both racing and get out. Red Crow's gonna use his treasure, which will hopefully help him out a little bit. So I'm just gonna say, yeah. Red Crow has 1, 2, 3, and then with the treasure that just finished rolling, he will go back 1 because he was unlucky. Blue Crow will move with probably a treasure of his own as well because he has 1. And his treasure is going to get a 15, so it's going to hit. It's going to be a true treasure, but it's only 1, so it's just going to go right here. Actually misses his card spot. I mean, I'm sure he won't miss it, but in case he does, and then let's roll again. Sorry, I'm both managing and rolling. So Red Crow got a 3, which means he can move 1, 2. Oh, I forgot to do this, but the Knoll is also dead. So he's going to have this. The Dragon's also dead. He's going to have this. Blue Crow is going to move 2. It's going to be right here. And he's going to use his bonus jump. So he's going to move here, which thankfully drives him right up here. Red Crow doesn't have an ability, but he has 2. So he's going to go here. He's going to get a new card. And it is Red Crow's turn. So he actually got a card called Save for Later, which I rolled as a 13. How Save for Later works is actually quite simple as a concept, which is when he rolls, he basically saves this random roll. It can be good or bad, and he can decide to use it on his enemy or himself, and he can use it in the moment. So if he rolls a 20, he can make it a 13, because that's what he rolled. He is supposed to tell the group. So if there's a group setting, he's supposed to say, I got a 13. Because the idea is he rolls in front of him. Blue is going to get a 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And is going to roll. I think I used one of his bonus jumps. Yeah, so Red Crow has a 2. And we roll again. He's going to get a 1, which is going to give him a new card. Well, Red Crow is going to get approximately 2. He's going to go 1, 2. Blue Crow is going to have 2 bonus jumps. I'm going to say he's going to use 1 this round. He's going to get a 2, so he is on this spot. And he gets a new card, which gives him the ability to heal. Now he's gonna feel a little evil. He's gonna be like, I lost to that guy, so I'm gonna make the dragon come alive again with 10 HP. Isn't a perfect counter because it's a 50-50 odd, but there's a chance that the dragon will slow him down. And our red guy here rolls a 2. So he's gonna get a new card, which is ironically also heal. So he isn't able to use it yet, but who knows? With what happened, he might be able to stop him. Blue is going to get a 3, which means he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He is practically almost there. I think the only thing that could stop him is if red gets a card, which it's not looking great because he only moves 1, which means I'm not going to roll for it, but I really don't need to. This final card is going to be, I don't know, probably a treasure card because it's the highest probability. No, it's actually in my favor. So he has 2 in my favors. But blue crow won, and that's the end of the game. You don't need to defeat all 3 enemies. You just need to get to the end, and all 3 enemies are in the way. But that is basically how I play my game. It turned very competitive and roguelike and like trying to slow each other down and use techniques. And I really like that. And this is my game. Thank you.